Good evening. Today there was another school shooting in 2018. Right now, the last news report I saw, 10 kids have been killed. So, what I have to say here is, honestly, going to sound like a person that has a soul. To the NRA, and this is to the NRA. The District of Columbia via Heller is a court case that went through the Supreme Court. That case states that semi-automatic weapons and automatic weapons are not covered by the Second Amendment. So why, every time there's a school shooting, you pipe up and say they're trying to steal our weapons, they're trying to destroy the Second Amendment? It has gone through the Supreme Court a minimum of 4 times. Every time it goes through the Supreme Court, it passes 100%. Back in February, Donald J. Trump, the President of the United States, stated that he wanted to pass laws that would protect people. Has he done it? No. Has he been to the NRA? Minimum of 3 times. Saying that they're trying to destroy the Second Amendment. And he will not let that happen. The Second Amendment is not going anywhere. The rule of law is not going anywhere. For a person that has issues with laws and wants laws put in place to protect people, or to protect him, he's sure a whiny little bitch when it comes to the Mueller probe. I don't care if he's guilty or innocent. I don't care. I don't give a crap if Mueller wants to fly to the moon. I don't give a crap that Putin did anything to the elections. But the American people should want the truth. I like the old adage, someone who protests too much is more than likely fucking guilty. You got Rudy Giuliani saying stormtroopers about the FBI. The FBI is the Federal Bureau of Investigation. Their job is to investigate stuff in the federal government, or covered by the federal government. So why is a president who is the president of the United States trying to destroy the Federal Bureau of Investigation? Why is he trying to destroy the DOJ, or the Department of Justice? Getting back to the NRA members, I have a scenario for you. Maybe you'll get a little bit of a clue. What the people that their kids have died today, and the ones that died in Florida, or the ones that died in Columbine, or the ones that died in Sandy Hill are feeling. This is a simple scenario. Your kids go to school. A psychopath, mentally deranged criminal shows up at your kid's school, kills your child. Are you going to go, oh well, my kid's dead, I guess I'll go and hug my guns because they're more important to me than my kids? Or are you going to miss your kids? Are you going to be upset that gun laws weren't put in place to protect your kids? They're not my kids. My kids are protected. Simple rules or simple laws need to be put into place. Guns are a privilege, they're not a right. You earn that right by living a law-abiding life. If you're mentally off, you shouldn't have a gun. If you are a person that is a criminal, you shouldn't have a gun. If you like to beat your wife or kids, you shouldn't have a gun. These are not hard things to understand. Guns are an inanimate object. Your kids are real. They're human beings. They have bone, blood, and skin, thoughts, and emotions. Guns are a piece of steel. They have no intrinsic value, where your kids do. So this is to the people that are going to be voting in November. And I honestly don't care who you vote for. But you need to learn, you should know something. You should vote for people that are going to protect your kids. Because the Second Amendment is not going anywhere. And your AR-15s and your AK-47s and any other semi or fully automatic rifles or guns or weapons are not covered under the Second Amendment. Go online, look for the District of Columbia via Heller, H-E-L-L-E-R. You'll understand that they're not covered. And they haven't been since 77 or 78, I believe. So, to the politicians, you want to get voted back in? You need to start doing your fucking jobs. Because people are getting sick and tired of burying kids. Getting sick and tired of burying family members. People are getting sick and tired of cops shooting unarmed people. Unarmed black people. Unarmed brown people. Unarmed Mexicans. When a white person can point a gun at a cop and the cop does not shoot them, and then an unarmed black man says that I have a gun in the car, but I don't want to reach for it, and the cop shoots him, there's something wrong there. When a naked black man who's unarmed, with his hands up, and completely buck-ass naked, gets shot in the head 35 feet from the cop, there's something wrong. When a 12-year-old boy can be playing in a park with a toy gun, and the cops come up and within 2 seconds of opening the door, they shoot the 12-year-old kid to death, things need to change. If you're scared about a situation, then park farther back. Tell them to get down on the ground. Tell them to disarm. Cop cars have loudspeakers. They have for years. So start using them. Because people honestly are sick and tired of the constant bullshit. To Rudy Giuliani, the President of the United States, Devin Nunes, the Republican Party, you're the party of law and order. So why are you allowing a person, or why are you doing it yourselves, saying that the DOJ is corrupt, saying the FBI is corrupt? The top guys at the top of the DOJ and the FBI were put there by Donald J. Trump. It's not the Democrats. Like Trey Gowdy said, for a person that says that he's innocent, he's sure fighting hard to prove that he isn't, or that he is guilty. I like Trey Gowdy because of one thing. He's an honorable man. Same with John McCain. He's an honorable man. People need to start doing their jobs and being honorable instead of whiny little snowflakes. Because the biggest snowflake of them all is Trump. The second biggest snowflake is Rudy Giuliani. The only one that in the Republican Party that I can see is not a snowflake is Trey Gowdy and John McCain. These are my opinions. You don't like them, I don't give a fuck if you do or if you don't. Start doing your jobs, or people are going to vote your ass out. So if you don't like what I've stated here, I don't care. If you think I don't like guns, I don't care. I'd rather have a child live than being slaughtered because you want to turn every school in the U.S. into a gun range. So, are you going to turn the schools into a gun range, or are you going to start protecting the kids? Please have a great weekend.